Peggy has just said they're lying. Now, Tucker Carlson, it's worth hearing this, makes that allegation that the FBI have lied over the Hunter Biden laptop. In other words, it wasn't Russian disinformation, it was real because the FBI had the laptop. Listen again to Tucker Carlson.
So we wanted to know more. We reached out to Mark Zuckerberg after that interview, and he responded to us, to his credit. Zuckerberg confirmed that the FBI didn't put any of these warnings about Russian disinformation or propaganda in writing. Oh, well, of course they didn't. Nothing in writing. And that makes sense. If you're the FBI, you wouldn't want to put that in writing because you were, of course, lying. At the moment the FBI was warning Facebook about a propaganda dump that obviously would include Hunter Biden's laptop, they had Hunter Biden's laptop in their possession. So they knew perfectly well it was authentic, as anyone who looks at it does. We have looked at it, and it's instantly obvious this is real. And of course, we now know conclusively it is real.
So, Peggy, why did the media fall into line and pursue the argument that the Hunter Biden laptop was just Russian disinformation? They were all singing off the same sheet of music.
Well, they had bought into the lie and the cover-up from day one. And by this point, they were so far into it, they couldn't admit they were wrong. And so they went back to their old playbook, which is everything that they are guilty of, they accuse the other side of. What did they accuse Donald Trump of? Being a Russian agent, an asset of Putin. They called him a liar. They called him the source of disinformation. And that's what they do. They accuse the other side of everything they're guilty of. Everything they accused Donald Trump of, he was not guilty of. But Joe Biden, his family, his son, his brother, many people in his orbit are all guilty of the very things they were accusing Donald Trump of.
Absolutely. And Peggy's point there, you see, Russian disinformation. They were all singing off the same sheet of music. Just listen to this lot, mimicking the same story. Listen to the language. Have a listen to this.
A computer store owner in Delaware who allegedly received Hunter Biden's laptop. That is more in line with when you think about somebody who's a useful idiot. That's kind of the entry point that is kind of, again, a classic indicator of the potential presence of disinformation.
Right-wing media has been focused on Hunter Biden, this laptop that intelligence officials have warned is likely Russian disinformation.
Law enforcement is actively investigating whether the alleged Hunter Biden emails are linked to any foreign intel ops.
The story is preposterous. So we're supposed to believe that Hunter Biden, in a drunken stupor, dropped off his laptop in, I guess, apparently QAnon repair office.
Peggy, this is staggering. They just all use the same language. Russian disinformation.
Well, they think that if enough of them say it, and if they say it often enough, that we're just going to believe it. And they make you out to be a fool. If you don't believe what they're saying because they are the arbiters of truth, then you must be a fool. And this is what they do. They constantly discredit or try to discredit anybody who breaks from the party line and breaks from the talking points. And they've done it from the very beginning, whether it was with the Russian dossier, now with the laptop, the impeachment hearings, January 6th, you name it. They get in lockstep. They have this synchronized messaging. And if you don't believe it and buy into it full force, then you must be an agent of Putin too.